Welcome to Your Radiant Spirit, the podcast where art, energy, and inspiration come alive. Hosted by award-winning intuitive painter Heather Eck, synesthetic artist, chakra expert, and spiritual guide, this show invites you to explore the transformative power of color, creativity, and spiritual healing. Heather's unique gift of seeing color through energy fuels her stunning spirit portraits and chakra-aligned artworks, designed to bring healing and alignment to your life. Whether you're curious about the magic of chakras, looking to unlock your creative potential, or eager to connect with your radiant spirit, you're in the right place. Your radiant spirit is calling. Let's dive in.
Hey there, beautiful souls. Welcome back to Your Radiant Spirit podcast, the place where we explore the magic of color, energy, and how to align with your highest self. I'm Heather, your guide to understanding the unseen energy that flows through and around us. And today we're diving into the fundamentals of the chakra system, what it is, why it matters, and how it impacts our physical, emotional, and spiritual health. So grab a cup of tea, get comfy, and let's start exploring your energy centers. But before we do that, let's just go ahead together and take a couple of deep breaths just to find our center. If you're driving, please don't close your eyes, obviously. Go ahead and take a deep breath in and release. Let's do that 2 more times. All right, that breath is so cleansing. Let's talk about the chakras first. Chakras are some of my favorite things to explore and to talk about. The word chakra actually comes from Sanskrit, and it means wheel or disc. So we think of them as spinning wheels of energy located throughout our bodies. There are 7 main chakras, each that correspond to different aspects of our well-being, and each that correspond with the color of the rainbow. And when these energy centers are balanced, we may feel healthy, aligned, or vibrant. But when they're blocked or out of whack, we can experience emotional, physical, or even spiritual challenges. So it's important to understand what aspect of the mind, body, or spirit you're feeling that challenge or block in so that we can work on improving them to help amplify your radiant spirit. Let's go into the 7 chakras and each of their meanings, and we're going to break them down one by one. So this might take a little time, but bear with me as we break them down. The first is the root chakra, which is the color red. It's Muladhara. It's located at the base of your spine, and this chakra is all about stability, security, and feeling grounded. So when you are balanced, you're going to feel safe, secure, and essentially well cared for. And when you're blocked, this chakra may leave you feeling anxious or unrooted. So this is, again, the color red. We'll talk a little bit more about that in future episodes and how we can balance those up. We're going to move into the sacral chakra, which is Savasthana. This is the color orange. It's found just below the belly button. And this chakra governs creativity, passion, pleasure, emotions, relationships. This balanced sacral chakra will allow you to express yourself freely, to enjoy life, to identify those places where you feel you are most, sensual. When this is imbalanced, it can lead to creative blocks or even relationship issues. So the sacral chakras, they're all important, but this one is especially important for me as an artist. I always think about whether or not I'm feeling inspired, creative, or just desire to create. And so I know when I don't have that feeling, something's going on with my sacral. The third chakra is the solar plexus chakra. This is Manipura. This is the color yellow, and it's located in your upper abdomen. This is the center of your personal power, your confidence, and your self-worth. I want to pause and just mention that each of these chakras have specific areas of the body or organs that it regulates. We're not going to dive into that as much today. We're going to really kind of talk about what it's associated with, and in future episodes, we'll dive a bit more into the specific locations and the specific organs that it regulates, because the chakras are responsible for most of our physical, mental, emotional, and spiritual bodies. So we have an understanding of how they operate within us. We can work on balancing them more intentionally. Okay, just wanted to, a little pause there. We'll get back to solar plexus chakra. So this is the color yellow, as I mentioned. It's the center of our personal power, our sense of confidence, and our self-worth. When you have a strong solar plexus, this really fuels your motivation and your ambition, and an imbalanced one can bring about feelings of doubt or a lack of control. So this sacral or solar plexus chakra is really all about your sense of self-worth, confidence, personal power, and how you want to see yourself. I think of the three chakras we just mentioned, the root, the sacral, and the solar plexus, as the chakras that govern the physical body, our experience as a human in this world. We're going to go over the bridge, which is the heart chakra, and then move up into the spiritual chakras, which are the throat, the third eye, and the crown. Let's talk for a second about the heart chakra, Anahata. This chakra is typically associated with the color green, but there's also the color pink that we associate with the heart chakra. It sits at the center of our chest. Obviously, the heart represents love, compassion, connection, forgiveness, acceptance. When this chakra is open, you radiate love for yourself and others. Green is typically the color that is associated the most with self-love, self-compassion, self-acceptance, self-forgiveness. Pink is the color of the higher love. If you listen to 80s music, the Steve Winwood song, Bring Me a Higher Love, and that's the pink chakra. The heart chakra, the higher chakra. That's all about our connection to our higher selves, universal love, acceptance, compassion for not just ourselves, but for everyone. If the heart is blocked, you may feel isolated, you might struggle with relationships, you might have trouble accepting yourself, and you may even have trouble accepting other people for who they are. This is a really important chakra because it is the bridge between the spiritual chakras and the physical chakras, and this is where it all kind of comes together. Especially for me, when I'm working with women and doing spirit portraits, a lot of us, myself included, sit in this heart chakra, and we have a fair amount of, I'm going to say, woundedness. We have some pain in this area. All of us do. And it's really important to understand how to work with this chakra to develop this deep, deep sense of unconditional love and acceptance, not just for our other people, but also for ourselves. We're going to move up to the throat chakra, Visuddha. This is associated with the color blue. I associate it with a light blue. It's located at the throat, and this chakra rules communication, self-expression, authenticity, and truth. When this chakra is balanced, it allows us to speak our truth with confidence and with authenticity and with honesty. And when it's imbalanced, it can lead to difficulty expressing yourself, leaving you feeling unheard, maybe even making you feel like you're unable to get the truth of your life out into the world. So it's really important, especially for women in the world today, to be able to use our voices in powerful ways. And a lot of us are blocked in our throats. And that is something that you even heard me clear my throat there. I'm even blocked in my throat. So we'll talk a little bit more about that too. The third eye chakra, Ajna, is indigo, and this is found between the eyebrows. And this chakra governs our sense of intuition, wisdom, insight. It's our inner knowing. And when this chakra is balanced, our inner guidance is strong. We may trust ourselves. We might get visions. We might feel intuitively guided. But if it's not open, if it's imbalanced, it might be leading us to feelings of disconnection or even confusion about our lives and our purpose. The third eye chakra is really powerful. When we sit in a place of quiet and meditation, we allow that chakra to open. We might receive intuitive guidance that will help us further navigate the path that we're on and how we're meant to work with each other. And then finally, the seventh chakra is the crown chakra, Sahasrara. It is violet or white, and it's located at the tops of our heads. This chakra connects us to a higher consciousness and spiritual awareness, and it helps us feel connected to a higher power, God, spirit, the universe. When your crown chakra is balanced, you might feel connected to the universe, and if it's imbalanced, you might be feeling disconnected or confused about what it is that you are here to do. So let's talk about how to work with our chakras. There are a couple of key ways that you can work with your chakras, and we'll go into a bit of more detail about this. And these are things that I focus on in my Amplify Your Radiant Spirit course. The first is meditation. That's an easy one. When you focus on each chakra and you envision its corresponding color, you allow that energy to flow freely. I like to offer a meditation that enables you to pull energy down through the crown, all the way through every chakra of the body into the earth, grounding, and then pulling that energy back up. And that's a really great way to focus on each individual chakra, imagining the color, and really allowing that energy to open up like a clear channel. The second way is to use positive statements and affirmations, things that are intended to help support that individual chakra. So for example, for the root chakra, a positive statement or affirmation might be, I am grounded, I am safe, I am secure. For the throat chakra, it might be something like, I speak my truth, I communicate clearly, I live my life authentically. Affirmations are a really easy way to begin to work with the chakras and to focus on intentionally balancing, strengthening, and supporting that energy center. My favorite, of course, is going to be color therapy, where we surround ourselves with the specific colors associated with the chakras that we want to balance. Color therapy, you can use it so many different ways. You can wear it, you can paint with it, you can color with it, you can bring it into your space, in your wardrobe, in your home, or in your office. You can, again, go back and visualize yourself surrounded by the color. You can eat the color that is associated with that chakra, but any way that you are working with that color, you're going to start to invite that energy in. The fourth way is working with crystals and essential oils. So stones like amethyst for the crown chakra or citrine for the solar plexus can not only enhance your energy, but they can also support balance in that area. You can combine that with essential oils like lavender or peppermint, which can also help develop, support, and ground in those specific areas. And lastly, you can work with your breath and with movement. So if you are somebody who has practiced yoga, you're going to find that there's a lot of alignment between the yoga poses and deep breathing exercises that can help clear blockages and activate your individual chakras. So there you have it. This is a very quick foundational guide to your 7 main chakras. This is just the beginning of our deep dive into energy alignment, therapeutic color work. So I'd love for you to stay tuned to the upcoming episodes where we'll explore each chakra in greater depth. If this episode resonated with you, I'd love for you to subscribe, leave a review, or share it with a friend who could use some energetic alignment. And if you want to dig deeper, head on over to heathereck.com/thank-you for my free chakra guide and other resources. Until next time, stay vibrant, stay aligned, and keep shining your inner light.
Thank you for joining us on Your Radiant Spirit. If today's episode lit up your creativity or helped you connect with your inner energy, please leave us a review and share your thoughts. Your feedback helps us spread more light to others. To dive deeper, visit www.heathereck.com for courses, workshops, and custom spirit portraits. And for daily inspiration and behind-the-scenes magic, follow Heather on Instagram at @HeatherEckArtist. Your radiant spirit is calling. Take the next step on your journey. See you next time.